Fuck it, mate. I'm on Instagram Live doing some sun gazing with the chemtrails. I don't really plan to come on here, but also my speech might be a bit weird because my lip is like fucked up right now. But I just thought I'd speak a bit of whatever. I know for a fact that a lot of the people that I know are destined to change the world. I'm not inherently talking about myself, but the passion and the life purpose that many of my people have and know. I'm watching it come to fruition, and well, go on. I don't know if I want to be on here, to be fair. It's because I started speaking, I realised my lip is so fucked that I can barely speak. It's fucking stupid. It's like split as fuck. I was just doing some sun gazing. I'm just saying, yeah. The righteous will ascend. And the evil is going to crumble. There's a lot of evil in this world that many of us are still unconscious to. But I know what's coming for those who put in the work and stay in alignment. It's the mass awakening, it's the new earth actualization. Things are not supposed to be this way, and the day that we see our vision come to fruition is the day that our soul will rest, to an extent, because we know what we know. Our intuition has been telling us for a long time, and we get gaslit from every angle by the Matrix and those installed by the Matrix. But I know in a vision that is coming to fruition of an absolute revolution. It's the information revolution, and many people are taking action and cultivating and actualizing a new earth. Can you feel the collective pain of all of the injustice, the slavery, the torture that many of you fund, even some of you watching this live now potentially? Do you understand that you are funding torture unconsciously from so many different angles, and so am I? It's ever receding. Like, just when you think you've seen it all, there's more to see. You know, I might just quickly as well, like, they've been spraying today. They've been fucking spraying today. And that's one dimension of the evil, yeah? And it ain't gonna continue. Oh, tried to join. Think she might be gone now. But this Matrix will gaslight you and tell you that this is normal, yeah? Well, them man telling us that this is normal are about to get fucking run into the ground if they don't change. The Phoenix event is coming. Or something like-minded. You're all fools. And so am I, and so was I. I'm not trying to affirm that like a bad affirmation, but what I mean is you all need to wake the fuck up majorly. Like, almost like literally everybody in this whole fucking culture. Like, people are being righteous, yeah, but they're being righteous stemming from a program unconsciously. Like, I'm just doing my job, says the policeman and the security guard. Well, you better change, or you're gonna die. It's not up to me, bro, it's up to the gods. I'm just channeling. I'm just a human vessel channeling sacred ancient words. You gotta come off it, fam. They all gotta come off it because they're not gonna last. Like it's literally divine will. It's crazy how like you can channel intuition like that. Like so many people just know what they know because they know it. And like I don't. I gotta be humble. Like to an extent. Like I'm sure I got more to learn. I'm sure I will be humbled. I'm many more times. But like you won't make it. The programs will not make it. Unfortunately, fortunately, but unfortunately for the egos that are programmed, they can't make it because that's not how the structure of reality is built. What ungodly shall perish? Perish. Whatever. It can't last. Like the devil and the ego is finite. What's the topic? Basically, all of the evil is going to be slayed inevitably. So watch the fuck out, basically, because basically the mass awakening is inevitable. Therefore, anything that is not in alignment with the mass awakening is about to be steamrolled like fuck. So, if you are enforcing matrix programs, consciously or not, you will get steamrolled by the light. That's the topic. Partly it's because a lot of this it stems from. I was just talking to Quintessence MC or Miss Lecture Herb, and she's speaking on. There's a rabbit hole which I will link at the bottom of this. I'll edit the caption. It's like look into where the like all of the supermarket food is funded is sourced from. Sorry, not just the meat, but also a lot of the fruit and the nuts, etc. Everything. It's funded by slave labor of children in dangerous poverty. Um, most people are unconsciously funding torture and evil. So it's about making the necessary changes to get in alignment with the mass awakening and the new Earth actualization, or just the new Earth. Um, really, it's also about like, what do you think about evil? It depends. I mean, there's external evil and there's internal evil. A lot of the internal evil can be like thought constructs and stuff. But what do I think about evil? Like, I mean, the evil in the world, it can't last. Elias Clay has a song, and I really like her because she's actually creating eco-village communities and growing fruit and veg with children, and she is actualizing the new earth. She has a lyric. The song is called Earth as My Witness, which I'll also link in the description shortly. And she goes, in my next life, I think I'll come back as lightning so I can do some necessary striking, and I'm completely serious. Need to purge the earth of this sickness, make all of mankind bear witness to the rise of true justice as we take it into our own hands. Draw a line and take a stand with earth as my witness. I rise to the occasion and help with the nation. I don't know what she says, like, something come with the swiftness to heal any something back into natural law. I don't know what she said. It just normally when I rap along to it, it just goes like Earth as my witness, I rise to the occasion to help with the nation. Strange come with the swiftness to heal any vow. Freedom and justice for all. I don't know what the fuck she said to those two words. Um, but yeah, it's about justice and what's right. A lot of life purpose stems from trauma. Here's a good one. I was going to say this last night actually, but it was tricky. So, again, me and Quintessence MC were talking and walking, and we were speaking on how those who were not vaccinated may have a one-up on in terms of they don't have to watch their diet so militantly because they weren't genetically modified as a baby with all of these poisonous like injections of who the fuck knows what's going on there. With like some genetically modified fucking fetal tissue getting injected into babies. Like that's not Satan's work. Or what the fuck? I'm not really super refined in my education on every detail of that. Um, But basically, what I'm saying is, yeah, the point of this is it's the flame and the anger that I feel. This is a very important point, and I'm gonna have to make a video about this very soon. This is a super topic that really speaks to me. So basically, yeah, so I can become unconsciously docile sometimes, or unconsciously kind of weak and like stupid. When I get back in touch with the trauma of the Matrix and the system and what I went through, hence why I brought up the injections and the vaccines, it, it lights a flame in me. And if I can get in touch with it now, you can probably feel it. And I just watch contestants get in touch with such anger, which anger is fuel, and trauma plays a role in life purpose. And it's that when I got injected with that garbage, I never got the COVID jab, but some folks that I know did just before their awakening, and I was getting forced into getting it. They threatened me to lose my job, so the Matrix had me right where they wanted me. They got my survival dependent on getting an injection. They did that to my pregnant sister. They forced my pregnant sister to get an injection, otherwise they would cut her funding for her survival. That's happened to many people I know. They must get injected with experimental drugs that have not been tested, otherwise they cannot pay the bills for their children. That happened on this land very recently, right? So basically, what I'm saying is you have to get in touch with the anger of the Matrix and the trauma, and ironically, this is how it comes full circle, is that anger and that frustration and that pain that you feel from the system neglected me, so I'll neglect the system type vibes. Basically, when the system hurts you in that way, ironically, that flame that ignites that anger, if you can get in touch with it, which would be the opposite or the contrast of being unconsciously docile, is when I remember being in that fucking Matrix school, getting fed that shit while they're spraying the skies, yeah, like they are today. And then I had no idea what they were injecting into me, yeah. My parents sending me into that fucking place, yeah, while I'm literally getting fucking neural modulated, fucking, they're reading my mind with fucking predictive programming. I'm fucking addicted to blue light and shit like that. There's so many dimensions to it, yeah. And I've already got loads of vaccines, yeah. I'm in school, yeah, and we're all lining up in the hall. Oh, I got an injection. Docile as fuck, yeah. I was asleep. They wanted me to be asleep. That's where they want you, yeah. Go to school, not because it's school, nah, just because they want to fucking modify your DNA. That's why they got you in there, yeah. So what I'm saying is you have to get in touch with that anger, and that anger, when you get in touch with this, yeah, this is the full circle thing. Wait for this little point. This is the main bit, yeah. So the system fucks you off like that, yeah, gets to you, yeah. They try and hurt you by injecting you and feeding you shit, yeah. Ironically, that flame is the very fuel and passion that you need to tear this fucking thing to the ground. And you have to feel it. And I can feel it now. And when I get in touch with that, I have to remember the trauma. I have to remember what they did to me when I'm in school, getting them fucking needles in my arm, yeah, getting gaslit for years and years. Depression saved my life, yeah, because those alarm bells ringing like fuck. When I learned to listen to them, they fucking saved my life. Because if I weren't so depressed, yeah, I wouldn't have researched why am I depressed. Why am I depressed? The first Oh, the food. That is where my awakening began, partly. Is the depression was so, and that's exactly why it was there. You have to learn to listen to the signals. The depression was so extreme for so long, and I had absolutely no idea. And it led me to seeking, why am I depressed? Keep researching, keep researching. Exactly. They get you down bad, and that down badness actually will make you do anything to stop the pain. So depression is a blessing. Thank you very much. My intelligent DNA and my nervous system, my sixth sense tingling, telling me that something's not right, and I'm fucking happy I listened to that signal and stop getting gaslit. Oh, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with you. Everything's fine. Fuck right off, bro. What's wrong? That's what my parents were telling me. Fucking what? You got everything you need. You got a pot noodle. You got blue light for breakfast. Let me read some of these. Do you think that we can get out of that matrix? Yes. I would never affirm anything less than that because why would I? Because I'm the creator of my reality. Real talk hours. AstraZeneca are withdrawing their poison from the market. Yeah. And I will withdraw them from this realm. Me and my team will. How? Do you think that we can get out of that matrix? What do you mean by that matrix? Like, one sec. Sorry, I just had to spit out some nanotech. Yeah. So how can I get out of that matrix? Because it's divine. Because I've seen it in astral visions. I know what's coming. Keep on acting like payday ain't gonna find you. Keep on acting like the light of truth ain't gonna shine through. Keep on acting as if you're some kind of savior. Keep on acting like the repercussions ain't major. The devil knows that it's fucked. It's rigged like that on purpose. The devil can't survive because it's finite, but God is infinite. I know it because I get downloads when I take mushrooms and I put my feet on the grass. The earth tells me because I'm devoted to nature. So I don't need to believe it. It's like I get signals sent through my fucking DNA, through the grass, through my feet because I'm activated because I broke free of the motherboard. That's how. So yeah, basically that's it. Anger is a tool. This is a super ultra insight. You have to use anger wisely. Don't scorch yourself with anger. Use anger as passion. When you get in touch with anger, it is the very thing that can make you infinite. I know what they did to me, and they're going to pay for it. I know what they did to my family. I've watched them enslave my family and my ancestors, my granddad, my dad, his dad, etc., for generations. So what goes around comes around. That's how. The yin and yang. I know it because it's just divine. But I got to stay in alignment for that. And I will, because I would never affirm that I wouldn't. It's about the power of spoken word is something huge that Quintessence has told me recently. But yeah, you think you can get away with it, bro? They think they can get away with it, bro. It's designed like this. It's all a play and a mistake, like, but they can't get away with it, fam. Trauma plays a role in life purpose. It's when you're in alignment with the godly path. That's how you know what's set in stone. It's a connection with God, not the devil. Don't confuse. The demiurge is the devil. God is not that. What it is this whole system and culture is built on lies. When you see through and awaken to the lies, you know that it has not got to be this way. I know in my DNA, in the deepest core of my being, that this whole system is completely built on a house of cards and bullshit. They exploit weakness. They exploit naivety for profit. The devil does that. It's greed. So what it is when you know in your DNA and in the deepest core of your being, new earth actualization, wisdom, mass awakening wisdom, eco-village wisdom, you must see it through to fruition. And with spiritual protection, rituals, etc., we will reclaim our sovereignty and we will create our own culture. Because they have colonized. They would like to have you believe that you don't stand a chance. But that's predictive programming. Seek like-minded communities, like-minded people. Oh, thank you. Eye is looking better too. Did you find out what caused it? Yeah, I believe. I mean, it's a mix of things, I guess. I think it probably was maybe just like hygiene. I actually slept in a hotel, and that is the morning I woke up from a night in the hotel. I woke up with that eye. I think perhaps that the hotel, the pillow. I don't know if they cleaned the fucking pillow. I don't know what it was, but I'll have to watch out and take better care of myself. I often say you feel bad for a good reason. Often these are just signals your body is trying to tell you to take better care of yourself, or the symptom is trying to heal the root cause of the problem. Whether you don't want to suppress the symptom, you want to heal the root of why, because the symptom is your body just trying to like help you, basically. I think to an extent. But thank you, thank you. I'm not. I'll screenshot your account. I don't know if I'm too familiar with you, but I'll look more into you. But yeah, I might go in a second. Might play a traumatic tune with some chemtrails for some reason. Might do a bit of grounding for a second as well on this super grass. But yeah, that's it. Um, the amount of the amount of injustice, evil, deception, exploitation, wealth extraction, slavery, etc. Justice must be served, and the eco-village is inevitably coming because it's when you're in spiritual alignment, you get downloads from the Most High, and you know what's coming. And I'm seeing my friends actualizing the new Earth right now, and they are spiritually protected by angels. So that's it. I know that me and my people are creating the new Earth right now, and that's all I need to know. Basically, this false matrix overlay will not be able to penetrate the spiritual sovereignty of the new earth. There you go. So, so all it is get back in connection with nature. Yo, yo, yo. I'm probably going to go in a second. I just done a long talk about how all the evil is all the evil's time is up and the new earth is coming. But yeah, just to sum it up, it's just literally, yeah, or to tie the loose ends somewhat, is look, when you awaken and you understand nature, you understand the new earth and how to bring the new earth into fruition, and how the matrix is built on lies and deception for exploitation purposes and evil satanic purposes, and the new earth is in alignment with nature and harmony, and that will ultimately triumph over any false program. The new earth will be cultivated, the wisdom of the new earth will be recognized, the harmony will be recognized, and once it is seen for what it is, and me and the conscious rapper community and others were all at Elevate Festival, and there are many other like-minded groups that are on the same land, and we're all on that land because we all share the same intuition. We're on a land called Crops Not Shops. They're growing their own food, yeah, and that's a huge part of it. Grow your own food, reclaim your sovereignty, get back in harmony with nature, yeah? Not this fucking concrete overlay that's depleting the planet, yeah? Concrete is dead, bricks dead, all this fucking heavy, dense matter is dead, yeah? You need the electric, green, yeah? Not against nature, in harmony with it, yeah? And that's it. We're killing the planet. I don't need to even explain myself. It's just fucking evident, fam. The New Earth community and eco-village communities are coming online rapidly, yeah? And that is like such a genius vision and so truthful that it's undeniable, basically, and it will, and like, it's infinite. You see, everything finite, like these false matrix overlays, they'll crumble because the clock is ticking. You can tell that it's a ticking time bomb. That's why it's fucking crumbling right before your eyes right now, you see. But these spiritual kind of ayahuasca retreat looking eco villages, they're immortal because they're in harmony with nature. Nature is immortal. Nature is infinite, yeah? But the fucking program overlay is finite and it will not last, yeah? Because it's man-made. It's not God-made, yeah? So that's it. Anyway, I'll leave you with a tune, yeah. See you later. Check out this live if you want, because I already spoke all of the things. I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah, I'll do some grounded in quick time, and that is how I know half of what I'm saying is because I'm literally getting downloads because the earth is literally speaking to me, yeah. Because I get all my information from my ancestors. It's within my DNA. I don't ask questions. I don't need no medical knowledge. I get my wisdom from prophecy stones, honestly, bro. I just want to see growth because that's how the policy goes. Love ya.
A method of seeding the stratosphere, stratospheric aerosol injection. A method of seeding the stratosphere is often referred to collectively as geoengineering.
Chemtrails. Trails left by aircraft are actually chemical or biological agents deliberately sprayed at high altitudes for a purpose undisclosed to the general public in clandestine programs directed by government officials.
Wow, they've been spraying toxic chemicals up in the sky containing heavy metals. When they fall to earth, you breathe them in. You've got artificial nanotech inside your body, deep within, it's in your DNA. That's why you're fucking feeling grim. Your lungs have been infected by an artificial virus. You've got fluoride in your brain and graphene oxide on your sinus. The water's being poisoned and your pineal gland is calcified. The food is full of toxins, guaranteed to make you melt inside. My sixth sense is tingling. Something's not right, so I can feel it in my belly, and it's not nice. Fuck a vaccine, I'd rather have some frostbite, because they're injecting everyone with graphene oxide. Graphene oxide reacts with different frequencies. It's a digital disorder, it's a deep disease. I'm meditating in the forest, getting knowledge in my forehead. I've got theories in my brain. I need a teacher. They modified the weather, that's called geoengineering. It's a fact, you can look up and find out yourself. They say they're blocking out the sun because of global warming, but we all really know it's all about your health, yeah? They've been spraying us for over 20 years now. Why do you think that everyone's got respiratory problems? But don't worry, don't panic, don't stress. There's always a solution. There's always other options. Nature has the remedy. Yeah, I keep on telling them. Nature will support you, just like a skeleton. Everybody needs an inner cleanse, that's evident. Heavy metal detox, plant-based medicine, turmeric and artichokes, cilantro and seaweed, spirulina, blueberries, dandelion roots, chia seeds, milk thistle, beetroot and basil. I'm just talking facts and understanding by the truth.